Hello viewers, welcome to the VIX 24 channel. So in this video, we have successfully developed a school inventory management system. This inventory management system is basically for schools. Now with this software, the bursary department or the finance department in the school system will be able to manage the fees, the transactions or the fees done in the school. So I'm going to walk you through the software so you can have a preview of what the software is like. And one great thing with Afterward Digital Technology is that we always have our software ready for people that may choose to have access to it. So let's have a walkthrough of what this software is all about. Now let me log in as the admin. Let me log in as the admin to the system and then see what we going to have. Yeah. So here we have the admin section. Here we have the admin section. Okay. And put this here so we can see. Now here is the admin section, and from the admin section, we welcome you to the school page. Okay, so here we have the revenue, the sale return, the purchase return, and then the profit that is made by the school. Now we have the cash flow analysis, the graphical representations of different things happening in the school system. Okay, now we have the yearly report below here, and then we can see recent transactions. We have a Haja Kavera, we have a KK Rita here. Then we have the products or the fees that we're going to pay in the school. That is the details. Here we have the fee details, the seller details, the price of everything is going to happen in the school system. So now let's have a walkthrough of what is happening in the whole of this system. Now, the first thing here is we have the fees. Under the fees, we have the category of fees. Now, when we click on the category of fees, we see the different category of fees that is going to be paid. We have the books, the cardigan, the Christmas levy, the hostel fee, the JC, mandatory fees, other fees, school polo, and so on. So this is the category of fees, and here we can see all payments or the payment that have been made in the school system. We can see it from the all payment section. Okay, so here we have the payment that is going to be made in the school. Now we have the cardigan, which is cardigan long sleeve and is under the category of cardigan. You have the short cardigan or short sleeve, which is under the category cardigan. We have hot water for schools that used to boil hot water for their students. Is the other fees. We have just one books. We have just two old students, just two new students, and so on. So here is all the fees that we're going to pay in the system. Then we have the add fees. From this section, we can add the fees that we need from the system. Let's assume that we have mostly is of service. We add the fee name, the fee code, and any other important thing that you need to add for the fees, you add it here. Now we have the adjustments list, the adjustments, the stock count, and so on. Now, one of the basic features here is that each fees is already assigned to students, and students can easily pay their fees from here. Now we have the let's go to people. This is one of the most important thing here, the people. Now in the people we have the user list, the add user, and then student list. Now this is what makes this school system. We have to add the names of the students. We have the student class, JSS1, JSS3, JSS1, SS2, and so on. So here we have the student details. Automatically the students will be converted to a customer for the admin. Now from the here we have add student. If I want to add my student, I can add the student from here. When I click on add student, I will select the student class. I'll select the student class here. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and so on. I'll add the name of the student, the phone number, the city, the address, then I will submit. Automatically, you know that only the fields that is marked asterisk is required. Okay, so fill up all the required and then the students will be added. Now from users, we have the user list, and the users comprises of people that will be making use of the system, and then the role permissions, which we have not set up any of that. Now, we also have the human resource management system. Here we manage the employee, the payroll, the attendance for the school system, and then the holidays. Now, we have the report. Okay, let's go back to purchase. In purchase, we have the list of things that we get, or the list of purchase that has been made with the system. That's where we get the purchase. Let's say the school system buys cardigans from a supplier. We can add a purchase here. Let's say the school bought cardigan, amount they paid, and so on. We can add a purchase. We can also import a purchase by Excel file. We can also import purchase through Excel file. Okay. So we select the warehouse, select the supplier, attach any required document, and then upload the CSV file. Here we have the sample file, which we can also download here. Now we also have the sale. Now sale is the payment that has been made in the system. When a payment is completed in the system, the payment automatically goes to the sales section. From here, you see the payment made, the point of sale, the add payment, import sale by CSV, gift card list, and so on. So I'm coming back to sale later. And then here we have our expenses, the list of expenses and the expenses category. We have our quotation, which comprises of the quotation list and also adding a quotation. Now we have the transfer list that can use to transfer payments. We have return, and then we have accounting section here. Now, from also the accounting section, we have the report, and the report is one of the most important thing in every system because report summarizes your data. Now, in reports, we have the purchase report, the sale return, we have the profit. So the accountant don't need to start afraid to start working on the cash at hand, the income and expenses, payment, payroll, and so on. The system automatically generates that for you. And then we also have the monthly purchase. Here is a report, product report, daily sale, monthly purchase, customer, and so on. Then we also have the add-ons where we can add a lot of things depending on whatever you want. And then we have the settings field where you can set up everything about your system. You can even decide to be sending SMS from the system. And then one unique thing is the backup of our database. Every database requires a backup. And to avoid the loss of data, it's expected at the end of the day you make your backup, and backup will just back up everything that you have done in your system. So automatically when we click on backup, it will download the file for us. Okay. I see. So now we have the documentation, which is also here where we can see the documentation of everything that is happening in the system or how to navigate through the system. Now, and the one important section is the cashier. When the cashier or the bursary department or the finance department decides to make payment or generate a payment with this software, he or she either has to click on the POS section, which is the point of service. And when you click on the point of service, it will get you the list of things or the things that is needed to be done in the system. Here we have, first of all, we select the student's name, although the student has already been computed from the adding of student section. So let's say I want to select here the student, and this student is a new intake. Okay. And what class is this student? This is in JSS2. I'll pick JSS2 books. And then is there any other thing that this student needs? Cardigan, hot water, generate companion, and so on. So after selecting all the system automatically gives you the grand total of everything that has been selected. And then you either pay by card, by cash, or bank deposit. So let's assume it's paying with cash. We click on cash, and then we have the received amount and the paying amount. Okay. Now, assuming this particular student does not want to pay the full amount, let's say he wants to pay something like 100,000. Okay, so you see that this student is paying 100,000. The balance automatically reflects to 69,000 naira. Then we can add the payment notes and then sales note and so on. After that, you can click on submit. Now, once the submit button is clicked, the system generates the receipt for this payment. You see, generate a receipt with a barcode and then our QR code. From here, we can easily print out a receipt and then give to your student. So you see, now from our receipt, you see the amount paid, the grand total, and also the balance that is reflected. Okay, you see the balance is also reflected in the system. Now, to check the analysis of what has happened in your system, we go back to a dashboard. Then from our dashboard, we can see the sales. From sales, here we have payments made. We click on payments made, and then you will see the percent payments or the transaction completed. Then we have the payment that we made today, which is this day. We have the formula, the name of the student, and then the status completed, but you see due. Whenever you see a red light, it means that we have a due payment, which means that this person is still owing the system. And after the due, this is what we are going to have total that we're going to have for the due and then grand total, what is at hand. Now let's assume we want to complete the payment for this particular student or Haja Kavera. We click on action and then add payment. Now this person is owing how much? Paying amount. So if we want to pay all of them, we click on submit. Okay. Payment has been created successful. So you see automatically when payment of a particular student is completed, the system shows you that it has been completed. And then from here, we can generate the PDF of this file. You can generate the PDF here. You can generate the Excel format, and also we can just view it, view a particular field. Okay, we can view a particular field like students. We can remove a particular field. Okay. Now here we also have where we can import sales. As we want to import sales, we want to add payments manually. We can also do that. We also have a dark theme which we can use to switch the theme that we are working on. We also have the full screen mode, which enables us to switch to a full screen. And also we have language setting, cash register list. Now after that, once we go back to our system, we see the profile, the revenue, the profit, and so on. So this will be a brief uh, introduction of what this system will do for you. Now, if you have not visited our school management system, you are still free to have a look at that. They have our school management system. The school management system gives you a clear intake of what happens in this system. Now, this project is also a part of school management software that we have already been building. We keep on building solutions to schools to automate school analysis. Okay, so here we urge you to, if you're interested in having a look at the code or for a demo, you can reach out on WhatsApp. Then you can also get the script if you're interested. Okay, we can also set it up for your school online or locally. So feel free to reach us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click click on the share button.